father of mine.
Hey, Ruby.
Hey, son, how you doing?
I bet you thought I had forgotten you.
No, I didn't.
Okay, good. All right.
I didn't even forget Grand Rapids. I didn't even forget the election.
Oh, yeah. We were just doing election coverage a second ago, Dad.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, we were talking about some of these things that, some of those races were really close, and they haven't yet said who the winner is.
Well, I thought they have established who it is.
Yeah, some of them, but there's other elections in different parts of the country,
Yeah.
So, do you get out and vote? And I could understand if you didn't, but do you actually get out and vote?
Every year.
We've done it every year except this year.
You did not do it this year.
I did not do it this year.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. Like I was ranting and raving about the election, and then I completely forgot to call you. And Kenny said, "Hey, call your dad." So I'm glad he did that.
Thank you, Kenny. Save it by the bell.
Yes. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
And Joanne's ready.
Oh, hi, Joanne. I love you.
I'm good.
Oh, did I?
He says I love you.
Oh, yeah.
He says I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Yeah, you were silent. I thought you stopped loving me. All right.
She's my everything, so she's sitting right alongside of me, honey.
Dad, Travis writes, "Good morning, Ruben. If they he says if they made a movie about your life, can you think of an actor or someone that you would want to play you in that movie?"
Oh boy, no. I never give it a thought, so I really can't give you any kind of
What about like John Wayne or Clint Eastwood?
Paul Newman.
No, Joanne yells Paul Newman.
Yeah, Paul Newman, but he might not be handsome enough to play you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the handsomest.
You are the handsomest. They would. Okay. So ultimately, it would have to be a handsome devil playing the part of you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Paul Newman was pretty handsome.
Yep.
I just don't want nothing. Just give me the money.
Just gonna sell your life story. I mean, can you imagine Paul Newman running down the street after your dad as your dad's throwing your brother into the river?
Oh my God! That was horrible for a kid.
I know it.
And stand there and watch.
I know. You're a little kid. It obviously stuck with you.
Oh, I know. And you know what? This is the greatest thing that my mama did for me. My dad was, I don't know what he was, but I think he drank a lot.
Okay.
And then when he got done missing, when the police picked my brother out of his arms.
Yeah, huh?
Came in, and I remember I was hiding under my mother's skirt. I was a little kid.
Under her apron.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember. Yeah, I remember you telling me that story. It always makes me sad when you tell me about that.
And I was scared. And then he says, "Where's Reuben?" And my mom said, "I don't know."
Yeah, she was protecting you. Josh adds, there would have to be a scene when you give silverware to the local police.
I'll tell you, my dad was I do remember this because I got older enough. Very, very, stern man.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I got your niece, my cousin Janet, reached out to me. And she, I guess, did you by chance talk to your sister this week?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because she was wondering where you were, and they were wondering if you were okay.
Yeah, well, we're okay. I just, in fact, talked to my sister. She's doing all right.
Nice.
She's got some health issues,
Hey, they want to come see you.
Well, okay.
That's what I told him. I told him you'd love that.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it might be too loud on your end. I'm getting some feedback.
Do what?
I said it might be a little loud on your end. I was getting some feedback. Is everything okay over there?
Doing good.
All
You're
right.
getting feedback where I'm not getting any feedback.
Okay, good. It just sounded a little funky. All right. Brian says, Eric, read this as Kenny from Nashville. Dear Meathead, I told a friend about an issue I had with my electric bill, and he told another friend of ours without my permission. What should I do about this? Is he a Mickey Mouse kind of guy?
Wait a minute. What is it that he gave him?
He said he told a friend about an issue he had paying his electric bill. And
Okay.
and his friend told another friend without his permission. So,
Well,
you know?
First of all, if I say something out in the open, public, or whatever,
Uh-huh.
you've left it wide open for anybody to do anything they want to do with it.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I do too. Yeah, there's really no reason to get mad if you put it out there.
No reason to get mad, but this conversation that you and I have, for instance, goes all over the world.
Right. And so if we say something and anybody makes a joke about it, or that's not anybody's problem.
No, you can't. You put them out there in the open.
Right.
Why would you come up and get angry because this guy grabbed that and told it to somebody else?
That's what I'm trying to tell him, and he won't listen to me.
No, he shouldn't be doing that.
Okay.
Oh, if you like this conversation you and I are having, it goes everywhere, you know.
Right.
And maybe some things I don't want to be heard. I just shouldn't be saying it.
Right. If you don't want everybody to talk about it, don't put it out there.
That's right.
All right. Very
I
good.
don't care what I say right now, you know.
Yeah, because you have enough sense to say only the things that you want people to talk about.
Yeah, I want people to hear this.
Okay. I hear you. I like it. I like that you say that you have no concerns about what you're going to say. I don't care what I'm going to say.
I don't.
All right. Let's see. Brad wrote, Dear Meathead, I was listening to last week's show.
This is Brian?
Brad.
Oh, Brad.
He said, Meathead, I was listening to last week's show, and I think that you might be onto something, Meathead. I haven't given up drinking yet. However, I went about 10 days without a drink, and I don't feel like I have the urge to drink. I am working on quitting as it became a steady part of my life and ruined many moments. If you'd like to, he wants to know what you think about this because he kind of took your advice and quit drinking.
Well, I'm grateful to hear that
Me too.
because, first of all, since I quit drinking myself quite many years ago,
Yeah.
I really don't. Well, I had difficult days, maybe 10 days, and then the difficulty of it went away gradually. And I have no desire to drink. And you know what? A habit is exactly what it says, a habit. It's not because you enjoyed booze, you enjoyed the habit.
Right.
But get rid of the habit. It angers me to hear people can't give this up.
Yeah.
Well, that's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
What do you think about when people sometimes have to, take medicine in order to quit drinking?
Eric, you broke all up half of the comment that you're making.
What do you think about people who have to take medicine in order to quit drinking?
Oh, that they have no willpower. That means most of your life is going to be like that.
Okay. Well, sometimes those medicines help.
Well, medicine helps, yeah, but you don't need medicine to quit drinking.
Okay. Well, all right. John.
If you were my son, for instance, you're hooked on that stuff.
He is your son.
No, not if you, but But I screwed that up. I really be tailing you on a daily basis to make sure that you don't drink. And then I know I'll get you upset, or generally I would. People that are in the habit of something, someone trying to get them to change it and all that, they get upset because they don't want to do that. But you got to have the desire to do that.
You know, it's funny because you just said if you were my son, and that reminds me of when you sent me that card, that greeting card, and it said "I love you like a son."
God, I remember that. Well, I love you like a son, not like a jerk.
I was very confused.
You're not just some reckless rookie, YOLOing your portfolio, ready to risk it all on some shiny new coin. You're on Robinhood now, trading ETFs, tracking the S&P, working that DCA. You're breaking free from bots, bankers, and all that bull. You're doing it all, and on your terms. Because no one runs your money like you. Stocks and ETFs offered by Robinhood Financial LLC. Member SIPC. Crypto offered by Robinhood Crypto LLC. All investing involves risk.
Wow, that's terrible to tell it to a kid, you know? I said, what? Am I not his son? Oh, my God.
How do you think I felt?
What did you say?
I said, how do you think I felt?
I felt terrible. Well, you ought to know your dad.
Absolutely. All right. John writes, "Dear Ruben, I would love to see a tornado in person one day. Obviously, I don't want to see anybody die, but I just want to witness the power of it. Have you ever seen a tornado or any type of terrible weather in your lifetime?"
Probably. I can't tell you that I have, but I have seen rough weather. But tornado type, no, I couldn't possibly think that I ever did. Although the country that I was born and raised had pretty nasty weathers.
It's funny. Yeah, I would imagine that it would have, various possible thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff like that. But
Sandstorms.
Hey, listen, we live a river right next to it. The river was where we dump our garbage.
Oh, God.
Wait.
That would be taken at the water. The season that the water runs. There were boulders. I couldn't even fathom to tell you the size of it. That water would roll that thing through that river.
Yeah, so it's you're telling me that only part of the year the river is rushing?
Yes.
So do you let the garbage pile up until the river starts?
We throw it in there throughout the year.
Oh, okay.
On the side of the river.
Wow, that seems like it horrible. I mean, it sounds like it would be kind of like a waste dump.
Well, it was just ours. Everybody had their own way down the road, and as it goes, you know. But in our area, there wasn't that much of it, but there was quite a bit of trash.
So you're throwing out food scraps, and are you
all kinds of stuff?
What about number 1 and number 2?
No, that's another issue. That goes, we didn't have toilets like we do here.
Okay.
It goes in a hole, and then every so often we have these people who come up there and just clean it up, suck it all up.
Oh, they had
listen,
okay.
And then they dump it in our own yard.
Oh, Lord.
One big area of the yard. We had a big yard.
Yeah.
It sits there till it changes its style.
Wow. So
whatever.
Yeah, it becomes dirt.
Yeah, and then they use that for fertilizer.
Oh, God.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight. It goes in the hole and then out of the hole to your front yard. And then
No. It's being sucked up and dumped in a surface.
Right. So they suck it out, and then why didn't you just go take a dump on the front yard?
Well, that's the only place where we had a very big yard. that yard was not being used by anybody.
Okay, gotcha.
That part.
Wow, it seems like it's an extra step.
Hey, why can't I'm telling you what I see, what the heck?
Oh my God.
Wow. That's like taking the long way home,
Hey. But then again, it was used for fertilization.
Oh, Lord.
So, Dad, you said the hole in the ground in the house is. Was there any was anybody watching you, or was there there a compartment?
No. It's a little roof, or a tiny little roof,
Oh, okay.
It's got a roof. It's our house.
Oh, okay. I thought Grandma would be making dinner right next to Uncle Garo.
No. It's an outhouse, got a door in there and all that,
Okay, gotcha. All right. So when you were in Iran, do you remember elections? Because this is the day after the election here. Do they even have that there?
No clue. No, we didn't know what was going on.
Okay. Yeah, very, very young. But you were a teenager when you left.
Yes, I was.
But still, it doesn't really ring a bell, huh?
Yeah, and then right across directly our door to get into the yard or the house and all that. Not house, but the yard. It was a police department.
Oh, yeah, we know about that. That's where you would have they'd come and get the silverware.
Yeah, you always come out and borrow the stuff. But that every hour on the hour, they changed the guard.
Aha. Aram has...
These guys were, I'll tell you, don't mess around with those guys.
Yep. Good thing they were friends of yours.
They were friends. They were very good. Yeah, we talked, chat here and there. But I'll tell you, you mess around, they'll hit you with their gun butt.
Wow.
I've seen him hit somebody in the police yard. With gun butt.
When your dad was getting ready to throw Uncle Garo in the river, did the cops...
Oh,
yeah.
My God.
Did the cops hit Uncle Garo? I mean,
they grabbed my brother up
or Grandpa.
The arm.
They didn't hurt Grandpa?
No.
They probably they were probably
grabbed my brother.
I'm guessing that the cops were like, "Look, we understand what you're going through."
But they knew him. They wouldn't hurt him.
No. All right. Aram writes he's going back to that moment in time when you were at the wedding, when you almost started the fight, when you said, "Well, that sucked."
Wait a minute. Well, I don't remember what.
He said that you were at a wedding, and I've told the story about there was a wedding speech going on, and the guy said, "May the best day of your life, may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future," or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it didn't really resonate, and you said, "Well, that sucked."
Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah,
Hey.
and then didn't like a fight break out?
Well, I don't remember all the details really.
I think a fight
I
broke
said
out.
something about it in the past. That's what happened. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there was chairs being thrown.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was a very outspoken person.
Well,
I didn't know what I was saying.
Well, and we know that because I'm going back to what you said earlier in today's show, and you said, quote, "I don't care what I say."
No, I mean, as long as it's within my brain, it happened,
All right, as long as it's in my brain, then it happens.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, I know. All right, I love you. I love you very much.
Are we done?
Yes, sir. I love you. You guys are the best.
All right. I love you, too. Have a great day and enjoy the election.
I'll see you in 10 days.
All right. Come on
Okay.
down.
Okay. No, you're coming to see me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See you.
Okay.
I'll deep I think.
All right. I love you.
I love you, too, honey.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little